What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed the last two videos. If you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now in today's video, I'm going to be basically now breaking down the next 4 exercises, which is going to be the Romanian deadlift, the sumo deadlift, the glute kickbacks, and the hamstring curls. All right, so make sure you comment below if you guys have any questions on any of these exercises so I can go over more thorough. And if not, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and enjoy. All right, so another exercise you can be doing to target legs is doing a RDL or Romanian deadlift, right? With the bands. So this is actually gonna target the hamstrings and the glutes, right? This is very simple. Now this one, you don't necessarily have to grab where the handles are, just because the range of motion is very short. It's from low to, basically from where your hands are to the feet are. So you'll want to just be grabbing the band, right? Or you can do it by grabbing the handles and stepping on less of the band, right? Remember guys, what I say about less band, more resistance. So there you go. As you can see, look, the middle of it here is much looser. I'm not concerned about it. I'm only concerned on where I'm stepping, because then that's gonna add the resistance. So see, I'm still not in, still like very light. So I'm gonna step on it a little bit more. Now I can feel it, right? So same thing, or you get yourself a much harder band, right? Once you have, so as you can see now, it's being pulled down, right? There you go. Feet, you're gonna wanna have it about I would say either shoulder width, right? Or about inside shoulder width. Hands in front of you, and you're just going to now do a Romanian deadlift, right? This throws your hips back, your knees are gonna be either locked straight or with a slight bend. That's it. You're not squatting, so there's no need for your knees to be bending anymore. Your knees are gonna stay the way they are by either having them straight or having them with a slight bend. And the goal is to throw your hips back, get a good stretch on your hamstrings as you come up, right? So as you can see, the fighting part of it is, and I'll grab it to have more resistance here, is on my way up. As I'm coming down, up, right? Down, up. So throw the hips back, get that stretch on the hamstring, keep your back straight. Your back should not be rounding, your back should be straight the whole time. It'll get loose here, get that good stretch, up. Now, if you're a beginner, you don't have to worry about going too low down or having to touch your toes. That's not what's important. The important thing is keeping your back straight and getting that stretch on the hamstring. There's, obviously, as you get more, as you get stronger, as you add more flexibility, you will be able to get lower, right? But the goal is not to go, because look, you can get low, but I'm just rounding my back. That's not exercise, that's not working anything. This is completely loose. Like there's no resistance, the muscle's not being worked, right? But the moment I stretch, I align my back and throw my hips back, now I can feel the hamstring being stretched. You can even feel it gets tight, right? And you come up, right? Take a deep breath in, tight abs, down, up, all right? Now, another variation you can do is the sumo squat, right? This one, you'll just want to grab the opposite. You'll want to grab the middle of the bar. This obviously is going to require for you to be going a little bit of outside shoulder width, right? Much more band. So what you'll want to do is just place the band on the floor, make it more or less difficult for myself, and then just step outside. Now, the goal for sumos, they're going to be working your glutes and your hamstrings, all right? You're gonna wanna have your feet spread out and your toes pointed outward. Now, it is key to make sure that when you squat down, your knees are following your toes, right? If they're inside, then that's dangerous because then your knees are not aligned. You want your knee aligned with your toe, all right? So, if you can't go, if you feel like your knees are coming inward, then you need to work on your hip flexors. And I'll show you some exercises how to do so. But that is important to focus on where your knees are being at. So you want to make sure you kick out the knees. That way you activate that glute, all right? So as you come down, you'll grab the band and you come up. Down, up, down, up. You see? You're fighting the way up. And let me go sideways for you guys. Right? So get that right there. As you can see, look, butt is being stretched, hamstrings are being worked, right? Chest is out, boom. Come down, boom. All right? All right, guys, so on the next one, we're gonna be targeting the hamstrings. Let me go get low enough. Gotta do what you gotta do, got no cameraman. So for the next one, we're gonna be targeting the hamstrings. This exercise gets requested. Is how can you target hamstrings when you're at home, when you don't have a hamstring laying down machine? You get yourself some cables, you get yourself either something that's heavy where you can tie it around, whether that's your doorknob, whether that's like a, you know, like a your TV stand. I mean, it really depends on your household, guys. So you gotta get creative and you gotta look for something that you can tie the band around with and that will not move if you pull on it, all right? So in this case, I'm gonna use the pull. So we're gonna go ahead and tie it around, right? Space to be able to put my feet in there, okay? So what's gonna happen is you'll place your feet, oops. You'll place your feet outward, oops. Actually tie this, guys, because there you go. So now it's tight, so you wanna place your feet outward, right? Because you're gonna be laying down on the floor and you want that band around your knees, right? I mean, behind on your heel. So you'll lay forward, completely flat on the ground. These things are pulling you back, right? And just bring your legs forward. And that's activating that hamstring area. Because you're doing the exact same movement, you're just tying the band, and the band is being tied against the pole, which is causing the resistance, and you're getting your hamstring curls. And you can do this with one leg, so make it more challenging, right? Single leg, bam, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. So, ladies, this one's for you. If you do end up buying the resistance bands from the link below on Amazon, then you'll be able to actually get the ankle bracelet for it. So this would actually allow you to get some glute action, and I'll show you guys. So you'll be able to place it around your ankle and go ahead and clip it against here. Now that it's clipped, again, you're either, whether it's the couch or your wall or the TV stand, you want to place it underneath, have something behind you can grab and just pull back. Kick back. You're really getting that glute activated, right? Or you can do sideways, and this is gonna work your hip flexors by kicking your leg out, right? And squeezing that butt cheek. And that's how you get that glute, extra glute work, right? And get that big booty you were looking for. I'm gonna give you guys another exercise you can do. This is another guy for the ladies or for the guys if you want to be working out your glutes. Donkey kickbacks, right? So what you're gonna want to do is, if you have the handle, then that's okay. If you get the one from the link below, then you have the strap, which is much easier. But what you'll want to do is, so in a donkey kickback, right? You'll have your feet, you'll have your hands in front of you, kind of on all fours. Then you'll want to be having the, kind of would say the strap, and kind of have it around your foot, right? Then you'll pull. You'll only be able to do this on one leg at a time, so that's okay, which is how the exercise is done. You'll pull, and you want to pull. Obviously, the more that you can pull, more resistance, right? Oops. So Make sure it's wrapped around your leg. Again, guys, this is a little bit more difficult. It does require more, but it does not mean that it cannot be done. So once it's there, get on all fours and just kick. Bam. And as you can see, with the band is fighting, forcing my foot to come forward, which is adding more resistance and working the glute a lot more. All right. Next one, right, guys, is how to target the quad. So this one's a little bit more, I wouldn't say difficult, but you gotta get creative. So if you, I think this works best in a couch, especially if your couch has that edge seat and right underneath that is the footing of the couch, right? So you can tie that band right underneath it because it's what lifts up the couch from the floor, the stand underneath it, and just tie it around there. And then you'll have the edge of the seat, right? Where you'll be able to actually get on one side. You'll tie the band the same way that we were doing the hamstring curls, and now you're just sitting down, right? The band is pulling the foot back, right? So you're fighting against it. You're sitting here, and you just lift it up. Boom. Now you can buy you can put a towel there, or you can put like a piece of padding on there just so it won't be scraping against your knee, because it will be moving. As you come up, right, the band will move up. So you just want to have something on there. But look, you create the same movement, which is a leg extension. And obviously you can get creative by doing pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or you can do tempo, taking your time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. And then again, count, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So there's different ways you can modify that and make it more challenging, but that is one way you can target your quad section. Now, so we've covered everything from quads to hamstrings to glutes, and even a few more exercises on really how to target the glutes and hitting different angles, right? Now, the last one I'm going to be giving you guys is calves. So yes, you can actually hit calves by using the resistance bands, and this is the most simplest way, right? Sitting down will just be pressing, right? Getting your feet, I would say about having the band be around your toes, okay? Right? And then having the band, and then you pull the band, right? And you pull, and you're gonna determine the resistance. But literally, just do this. Pull here and pull forward. Bam. And that's it, right? You wanna stretch out your calves, squeeze, right? You can do one leg at a time. Bam. Right? Let it come back. Stretch the calf. Bam. Bam. There you go, right? Stretch the calf and squeeze, right? And that's it, guys.